Hey guys, Oblivion here, coming at you with the deck profile on my Crystal Beast deck that a lot of people have been asking me for. Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say about Crystal Beast. I guess I should go into some of the combos that I like to go into. But let me explain some of the cards that I'm not running. First of all, I'm not running Crystal Tree or Crystal Abundance. Crystal Abundance, I just hate that you go and you have to have a setup. You know, even if you run it at 1. I feel like it's still pretty bad because most of the times you're probably not going to have 4 because your opponent mid-game is going to know, oh, I have to hit the back row. So he's going to be MSTing, heavying, and in this format there's 3 MST and heavy. I just really kind of dislike that shit. So I prefer not to even, you know, run Crystal Abundance. Crystal Tree is a very mech card. In place Crystal Tree though, I am running Crystal Release, which does the job, but even better. And you guys will be seeing why throughout the deck profile. And as you can see, you know, I have the side deck completed, the extra deck completed. This is basically what I really want to run as my secondary deck. Like, it's already settled. This is a build that I already want to build, unless you guys, my lovely subscribers, tell me otherwise, like, hey, you know, you should switch this card, and then I'll be like, hey, you know, it's a really great idea, let me switch the card and see how that works. And if it works, then it works. And yeah, thank you so much for that. So anyways, guys, first things first, I want to add another Lightning Chidori to the deck, because you guys have no idea how easy it is to make this card. Like, at first I was like, man, I'm only running 3 wind type monsters, so it's not, you know, like, I feel like at 1 it's okay, but then you have like triple Pegasus on board almost every time, and it's just, man, Lightning Chidori at 2 would be awesome. I wish I could, like, you know, fit another one in, but the extra deck is tight on space, so whatever. Anyways, guys, so without further ado, let's just get to the deck profile. I'm running 3 Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. This is your main card of the deck. Not the main card. I want to say the boss monster. I'll get to it when we get to it. But this is the card that you need for setup. This is your Stratos. When this card is summoned, no matter if it's special summon from where, you can place 1 Crystal Beast monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard face up into your spell and trap card zone as a continuous spell card. And then all the Crystal Beasts have that effect that if it gets destroyed, it gets sent to the spell and trap card zone instead of going to the grave. So making this deck very great for, you know, very great without, you know, the grave. So it doesn't really matter. I'm also running 3 Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. This is your beater, your TG Rush Rhino, if you let me. He's a level 4 Earth type monster. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 400 attack during the damage step only, so it becomes 2000 during the damage step. And if it gets destroyed, it goes to the spell and trap card zone. So it's a pretty great card at level 4 again, so more rank 4 Exceeding. This is why I really like Crystal Beast, because now with the introduction of the Exceed engine, I mean, they've become a lot more powerful, in my opinion, than they were before. They've just become a lot more powerful, and I really like it. So 3 Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. Oh, and as you guys are seeing, I'm not running the Rainbow Dragon, because Rainbow Dragon, I feel like it's a minus. It really kind of is, guys. You're minusing yourself so bad when easily you have a Malefic Cyber End Dragon that could fucking take care of all your problems. And Ancient City Rainbow Ruins doesn't die easily because, you know, if you have 1 Crystal Beast in your Spell and Trap card zone, then it's gonna be a real big pain in the ass, because most cards, like, really the only thing that could really stop Malefic Cyber End is Dark Hole and what, Back Row, and if you're using this deck. But in this deck, it doesn't really matter because you'll always have your field spell, unless your opponent is running like a field spell of himself. Okay, so 3 Crystal Beast Ruby Carbuncle. This is your main boss monster of the deck. His effect is when this card is special summoned, you can special summon as many Crystal Beast cards from your spell and trap card zone. And that's just fucking amazing. What I like to do first turn, guys, if you guys don't know, I usually open up Crystal Beast Pegasus. I normal summon the Pegasus. The first card I usually put is Crystal Beast Carbuncle from the deck. And there I just start accumulating Crystal Beast. Then I either go Crystal Beacon or Crystal Promise, special summon the Ruby Carbuncle, and then just spam the field, because really that's how you play Crystal Beast. You kind of just wait, and then you explode by spamming. By spamming, and you spam XYZs like crazy. This is why I like the introduction of the XZ for Crystal Beast. And honestly, you're not scared of going all out, but, like, you know, because you have your Crystal Blessing, which allows you to bring back your Crystal Beast. I'm also running one Crystal Beast Ember Mammoth. That's basically it for the Crystal Beast engine. Not running anything else because I feel like the other cards suck. I'm actually just running Ember Mammoth because he's a level 4, so you know, for extra exceeding, and you know, he's 1700, so he's okay, especially equipped with release. He's not bad at all. Just extra spell and trap card zone, guys. I'm also running 2 Summoner Monk since we're running a deck full of fucking spells. And I guess I should get this cleared out of the way. Most people are like, why are you running Summoner Monk? It sucks if it gets Veilered. Well, yes. I mean, everything sucks if it gets Veilered, but I honestly would rather have him Veiler my Monk than like my Sapphire Pegasus or my Ruby Carbuncle. So honestly, I run 2 Monk because Monk is an incredible card in the deck. You go this, you special summon a Pegasus effect, put whatever you need, and then XYZ into whatever the hell you want. I'm also running 2 Vylon Prism. This is my tuner of the deck, guys. It's a level 4, so you could go into XYZs with it. Plus, again, it's a level 4 tuner, so when you spam the field, what I like to do is I spam the field with Carbuncle, go into like XYZs or whatever, and I like to leave 1 level 4 out on the field. And since I haven't wasted my normal summon yet, I normal summon the Vylon Prism and just synchro for a level 8, and I use Vylon Prism's effect to bring it back, and it gains 500 attack, so that's pretty awesome right there. I'm also running 1 Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings. I'm not running 2 because 2 could basically lead to a dead draw. I don't like opening up with 2. So Dragon Queen of Tragic Endings is a really great card. It's a WA and it's a 1900 attacker. Let me read you guys the effect so you can see how good it really is. This card cannot be normal summon or set. This card can only be special summoned by controlling 3 or more face-up continuous spell cards. When this attacking card inflicts battle damage to your opponent selects and sends 1 card from their hand to the graveyard. So your opponent gets to select it, but whatever. It's still hand depletion and whatnot. And then you get to draw a card, so you plus off it. It's really great. It's basically a free special summon. And during your standby phase, if this card is in your graveyard and was sent there, you can send 1 face of continuous spell card you control to special summon this card from the graveyard. So, you know, he could be used as a wall, or, you know, to generate pluses. And honestly, the thing that is like, you need to have 3 or more spell and trap. That's super easy to accomplish with this deck, guys. Like, you guys have no idea. It's really, really easy. And I'm running the Malefic Cyber End. I'm running 2 Malefic Cyber Ends because Malefic Cyber End is a great card. Sorry about that, guys. I got an incoming call. So yeah, Malefic Cyber End is a pretty great card. Basically beats over whatever you need. It tends to stay on the field for more than like 3 turns because if you control a spell and trap card zone, Ancient City Rainbow Ruins cannot be destroyed by a card effect. So no MST, no nothing. So basically the only thing that your opponent needs is either a Deprison, a Compulse, which you could special summon it again, so I don't know why they'll Compulse it, unless you're trying to go for game, or Mirror Force, or a Torrential Tribute, or whatnot. So the main spell card of the deck, 3 Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. Ancient City is just an amazing card. The whole point of Crystal Beast is to spam out the deck and to abuse this card. And let me read it to you guys. You must I can't speak. You must have this many Crystal Beast cards in your spell and trap card zone to activate and resolve these effects. If you have 1, this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. If you have 2, once per turn, including your opponent's, you can have the battle damage you take. If you have 3, during either player's turn, when your spell and trap card is activated, you can send 1 Crystal Beast monster you control to the graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. 4, once per turn, you can draw 1 card. And 5, once per turn during your main phase, you can target 1 Crystal Beast card in your spell and trap card zone and special summon that target. Which, actually, that's really easy to do. Like, you guys have no idea how many times I've done that. It's pretty funny, actually. So yeah, it's basically to abuse Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. That's the whole point of Crystal Beast. And to overwhelm your opponent and just attack for a big push. So I'm also running 2 Terraforming. Terraforming just to see this card a lot more often. And I mean, Summoner Monk food. That's the reason why I'm running Terraforming. 3 Crystal Beacon. Beacon's actually, Beacon is a great card. Special summon 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck. You must have 2 or more Crystal Beast cards in your spell and trap card zone to activate and resolve this effect. So, great card to use. First turn or second turn, you go Pegasus, and then you put a Carbuncle into the ST zone. Pegasus gets destroyed by, like, I don't know, Dark Hole or some shit like that. And then next turn you have a live Crystal Beacon, so you could go into a Ruby Carbuncle, special summon it, get Pegasus effect, and then XYZ for a rank 3 or whatnot. You guys, it's pretty obvious, you know, it's pretty whatever. But I decided to run 3 of this instead of 3 Crystal Promise because I was actually running 2 Beacon and 2 Crystal Promise. And honestly, you guys could fluctuate whichever one you guys want. But I've decided to run the 3 Crystal Beacon and the 2 Crystal Promise until right now. I'm also running 2 Rare Value. Rare Value is your Pot of Greed of the deck. If there are 2 or more face-up Crystal Beast cards in your Spell and Trap card zone, your opponent chooses 1 and send it to the graveyard, and you draw 2 cards. So it's really not bad at all. Plus, you're running this guy. That's why I don't give a shit. Target up to 2 Crystal Beast monsters in your graveyard and place them in your Spell and Trap card zone. So it's a pretty great card, Crystal Blessing, as well as you got your Crystal Beast Pegasus that could either send it from, grab from the graveyard, from the deck, or from your hand. So, most people actually grab from their deck, and I can see why, because of deck thins and stuff like that. But don't forget, you could also do it from the grave. So technically, you're running 3. Well, yeah, you're running a lot of cards that you could basically recycle through. So 2 Crystal Blessing, 2 Crystal Promise, target 1 Crystal Beast card in your Spell and Trap card zone, and special summon that target. Pretty simple, but yeah, it's a pretty great card. 2 Crystal Release. This is why I'm not running Tree, guys. Crystal Release is a great card, a great opener. Equip only to a Crystal Beast monster, it gains 800 attack. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can place 1 Crystal Beast monster from your deck in your face-up continuous Spell and Trap card zone. So, what I like to do first turn, I usually open up Pegasus, or I duality into it, or whatever. What I like to do is I like to normal summon the Pegasus, use the effect, get the Ruby Carbuncle, and then just equip Crystal Release to it. Now let's say it gets destroyed, Dark Hole, whatever. Pegasus goes to the Spell and Trap card zone, Release gets sent to the graveyard, then Release's effect activates, you put a Crystal Beast from your deck to your grave. I'm sorry, from your deck to the Spell and Trap card zone. And if you have a way of special summoning like another Crystal Beast Topaz, another Crystal Beast Pegasus, or a Ruby Carbuncle, then I'll just put another Pegasus and then settle for a Lightning Chidori play next turn. So that's one of the combos that I like to do. I'm also running 3 MST because I hate back row. 2 Duality for consistency because you want to see your key piece, which is Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus. 1 Monster Reborn and 1 Dark Hole. No heavy because I'm pretty sure you guys know you want your back row. Now, for the side deck, I'm running 2 Consecrated Lights. Consecrated Light is a great card. I don't even know if I should bump it up to 3. But it's a pretty great card against Evil Swarms, Dark Worlds, and whatnot. Neither player can normal summon or special summon dark monsters or declare an attack with the dark monster. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with the dark monster, and you take no battle damage from that battle. It's a pretty great card. It's a level 1 fairy light. It's a pretty great card in my opinion. So it stops Ophion, it stops Evil Swarms. So I might be bump this up to 3. Sorry about that. 2 Kinetic Soldiers. This is for the hero matchup. You know, I think that's a great side deck card in my opinion. 3 Dimensional Fissure. This is Mermails, Dark Worlds. See anything else? I don't think so. But I might actually be bumping down Dimensional Fissure to 2 and adding in 2 Macrocosmos because you know, that does not stop. Can't talk. Sorry, guys. That does not stop Fire Fist from getting their effects. So, yeah. 2 Prohibition. I don't know. I might take these out for the Macrocosmos. Prohibition has just not been doing it for me lately. So, but I might take these out for the Macrocosmos. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below, guys. 2 Soul Drain because honestly, most people be like, why don't you have 3 Soul Drain in the side deck? Because I have 3 Dimensional Fissure and that kills every grave deck. So, but I guess Soul Drain would also be another good card to, you know, side. But I'd rather keep it at 2. 2 Dust Tornado and 2 Mind Crushes for when they add with Tanky or whatnot. For the extra deck could be altered however you guys want, but this is pretty much how I like it. 2 Cyber End for the Malefics, 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, and 1 Thought Ruler Archfiend. For the XYZs, 1 number 39 Utopia, 1 Maestroke, 1 Cowboy, 1 Lightning Chidori, I want to bump this up to 2, 1 number 50 Black Ship of Corn, 1 number 16 Shockmaster, and 1 Violent to Sigma, which is an amazing card. It rapes. That's all I could say. It rapes. 1 Wind Up Zen Mains, 1 number 30 Acid Golem of Destruction, and 1 Leviair the Sea Dragon. So anyways guys, that's the Crystal Beast deck for you. Hopefully you guys enjoy the deck. It's a pretty great deck. It's amazing, pulls off amazing combos. It's a very combo oriented deck, which is pretty great. Hopefully you guys like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section down below. If you guys have any changes or any questions why I use this particular card, so let me know guys. Anyways, this has been Oblivion. Catch you guys later. Deuces.